the Scorpion EVO is the last submachine gun you unlock in Black Ops 2. It has a very high fire rate and good hipfire characteristic, which lends itself very well to using it with hipfire only. Hipfire is very powerful in Black Ops 2. It allows you to be very mobile whilst you're still aiming and shooting other guys. Although the problem with it is that if you do it at too long range, you're not going to hit anything, and sometimes it's difficult to tell where the limit of the hipfire does lie, because the reticles or whatever on the screen only give a rough indication of where the area is. If you only use hipfire on a submachine gun, then you have to use it similar to a shotgun, in that you have to be close to the enemy to be very effective. At sort of longer ranges, the rapid fire attachment I suggest to you is going to increase the recoil to such a level that you're not going to be able to hit anything unless you burst fire, and burst fire with a submachine gun is going to lose against every single assault rifle there is out there. So you have to maneuver the map so that you're always in close range, or fairly close range, with the Scorpion EVO when you do encounter enemy. You don't have to be as close range as with a shotgun, because probably about medium ranges where the Scorpion EVO is the most powerful, where the shotguns aren't one-hit kills anymore. That's where the Scorpion EVO is the most powerful. So that's where you want to be every time you encounter an enemy. It is also a very good objective rushing class. The class is built around getting you to the objectives unseen and helping you with your hipfire, as well as being resistant to tactical grenades. So Ghost is a perk that you unlock very late, but if you are a sort of shotgun guy or something like that, or submachine gun with close range, Ghost is a very powerful perk, because if you don't have it, other people can get ready for you when they have a UAV and stand behind cover aiming down sight, and it's very hard to beat someone behind cover that's aiming down sight with a shotgun or a submachine gun, in fact, and the submachine gun being the more important one here. Toughness is important because it gives you, when you hip fire, you still flinch, and that causes you to miss. So toughness reduces the hipfire flinch. Tactical mass is good because you're going to be on objectives, and people like to throw flashbangs and concussion grenades and all that good stuff at the objectives when you're capturing it. I went lethal grenade over tactical grenade. That's really up to you which one you go for, but if you go for the lethal grenade, I suggest Semtex, because you're going to be close to the enemies, and throwing the Semtex is much faster and blows up much quicker. If you were to go for the tactical grenades, obviously concussion grenade, flash grenade, either one works quite well. A secondary is good for the Scorpion EVO because you can run out of ammunition with it. And then if you have a secondary, it's always very helpful. It doesn't really matter which one you go for. I was trying out the Executioner, which is very fun. It's like a sort of shotgun, very close shotgun pistol, which is actually kind of weird. The attachments for the Scorpion EVO are built around making hipfire as good as possible and making the amount of bullets you can put out as high as possible. So because you're going to be hipfiring all the time, laser sight helps you with every kill because it increases your hipfire accuracy. I found that with the rapid fire attachment, which makes your gun shoot faster, which is very good for hipfire, you run out of bullets so fast in the clip. Magazine, I should say. It has a very large magazine, but the fire rate is unbelievably high. You can't tell apart every single bullet. Like in normal guns, you can tell, you know, but with the Scorpion EVO, you can't tell apart every single gun shot that you fire. So yeah, it's very, very fast to say the least. So you run out of bullets in your magazine very, very quickly. So extended clip helps you go on for a little bit longer, not much longer, but a very tiny bit longer. So there you go, that's the class setup and strategy guide for the Scorpion EVO. Thank you for watching, and until next time.